Hey everybody, it's Victor. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Thursday, Mosh Pit. Oh man, we're living in a post-1000 episode world. Thank you all very much, sincerely, for all the support. I really appreciate it. We did, of course, have another video across 3,000 likes, which now puts us only 14 away from TM Trainer Month, which I'm looking forward to. And also, again, a little bit scared about, but you know what? You can't play scared. You got to play confident. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Zephyr96, and one of the most epic meme/pictures of the day ever. Well, there's the stinger animation. It was the wrong animation, but you got to see it anyway there. So there you go. Title thread was one-upping the 75% play speed, and then inside of the thread themselves, they posted, first-time Redditor, my very first post, very slow and boring day at work, so I kind of had to. If I get fired, at least it was worth it. Yeah, don't get fired for it, but that is incredible. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the effort, and also like the incredibly awesome synced picture of the day there from Zephyr. Thank you, Zephyr, and welcome to the Sinvicta subreddit, Mosh Pit. We're growing steadily and surely. So let's hop on in and get rocking and rolling here on the new Friday, which of course is Thursday. Seed day is going to be Romeo November Whiskey 601 Romeo Foxtrot. We've got good tiers, good damage, good shot speed, kind of doo-doo movement speed, but you know, that's to be expected. We're also starting with Immaculate Conception, which is going to give us familiars every now and then whenever we pick up a Soul Heart. It's not really one that you hear me talk about a whole lot just because, well, it's just not an item that I usually see. We're also starting with Blank Card as well. Is that a rainbow? No, it's not. Okay. I thought that was a rainbow champion for a second. Yeah, see, where we went wrong here was it was a slight hesitation around that stone, and what you can't do is you cannot let the gapers get around you like that and surround you, because then you have no way of escaping, and little tiny bit of hesitation will do that, unfortunately. So we're going to take a little bit of damage here in only the second room of the entire run, which not good. What I will say is if we had more movement speed, we definitely would not have been in that situation. One bomb for 2 Fool's Gold Rocks is going to be very good. Basically just get 5 cents. Ooh, Mama Mega. We could do, Mama Mega giving us a free second floor. I'm definitely not, I'm not against that. Mama Mega can be very, very good early on here, but right now we just want to try to find the item room. Yeah, and again, you can't let the gapers get around like that. And this was just another example of just bad movement speed causing us direct damage, essentially. So, yeah. Deck of cards. We have Blank Card and Blank Card, Sun Card. Yeah, it's pretty okay. Again, another bad boss here for bad movement speed. Hopefully we don't take any damage. I don't know what she's doing though. You have to come around this way here. There you go. Fortunately, we didn't get the virus, so nothing doing for us on the stat upgrades. We're probably not going to be able to afford Mama Mega. I think that sticking with full mapping is just totally fine with me. We need to get some movement speed though, and this is not going to be the source of movement speed. It's going to be basically just an orbital, and that's it. Maybe a Soul Heart if we're lucky. So we could use the Sun card for damage here. I don't really see a need to be honest. Again, our base damage is quite good. 3.91 is very above average for what we usually start with, and 2.84 is also above average for the tiers rate. So it's not a terrible start. It's just the movement speed, which is just the problem here. And hopefully, well, we're not going to remedy it on this fight, but maybe on the next floor. You never know. And Curse lost. Nice Sun card, loser. So about the it's most predictable curse after getting full mapping. We all know it. We all hate it. Wouldn't say we all love it, but we definitely know it. Okay. Well, thought for sure that dip was dead, but apparently not. And the library was probably not a good use. I was hoping that there was going to be Book of Revelations or something, because we didn't have to worry about getting a horseman since we just got done getting one. But as far as the question of the episode goes, last Thursday had 0 questions. They were There's no questions at all. So yeah, there's no question. It was none of them. There was no questions that were upvoted. No nothing. So, and I couldn't remember. Like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, did I not remind people about it, or were people just not saying anything? People just weren't saying anything. They were mostly talking about chicken sandwiches, which I have had the Popeyes chicken sandwich since the last time we talked about it, and it was very okay. I didn't like it, and I will admit that, like, I've eaten so many, like, it's not like I've, like, binged on them or anything like that, but I have eaten enough chicken sandwiches now, have been sick of them. For some reason, the Popeyes one, it was, like, the chicken was good. Like, there was nothing particularly wrong with it. It was almost too, it's weird. Like, it almost had too much of a fry, of, like, a deep fryer taste. And I love deep fried stuff. Like, I don't mind eating unhealthy, obviously. But it just tastes like the fryer more than anything. And I think that I'm also just not, and I know that I'm just not a fan of the Louisiana sort of Cajun style seasoning. It just doesn't go well with my stomach very well. Like I'm tasting it for the next day and a half. Let's put it that way. So, you know, it was good. I'm sure people who like Popeyes, they probably really, really like it. And I do like Popeye's chicken every now and then. It's just that the seasoning combined with the deep frying taste was just not great. And I had another one. I think my preferred go-to chicken sandwich is definitely either KFC or Jack in the Box. But the last Jack in the Box one I had also had that deep fry. Just like, it was just like overly, I don't know. It's hard to describe it. It just tastes like oil almost. So, and that's the last time I had chicken sandwich, which was like days ago. So I think the chicken sandwich arc is officially done. I'm still convinced that, like, I just don't want burgers. Like, I don't know. I'm not down with burgers anymore. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just my tastes have moved on. Although now saying that, like, a burger kind of sounds pretty good right now. Not gonna lie. This old Dookie here. I need to get some kind of. I'm happy that we got Sigmata. It does give us HP. It does give us a little bit of extra damage. Not a lot of damage. And we get a range upgrade. We'll take Spear of the Night for flying, obviously. Let's go back and go get that steel chest, so maybe we can get into the shop. Not that one. This one. And well, we got Bombas, but Bombas, unless if we can get a Yabe over here, maybe. Be an odd spot for it. We can bomb our way into this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this just so we can get into. I was hoping we were just gonna get a key, but so we can get into the boss trap room. Here's our store. So I have no idea where the secret room is, but here's the benefit of us having flying and along with spectral tears, that we can just sit back and just kind of DPS away from on top of the rocks and stuff. Yeah. Definitely want to take Jesus Juice here, although it is Champion Duke, and this is not a good matchup for us at all. Champion Duke is extremely dangerous. On 1 HP, that is. Luckily, it's not Green Champion Duke. You get an Eternal Heart, which is kind of nice. Yeah, Black Gurglings are also not a good matchup for us. I don't know why we're getting so many champions. Also don't know how we managed to DPS them both evenly. Okay, so our last bastion of getting into the shop here is going to have to be through the arcade. I'm just gonna bomb this now. I wouldn't mind getting the battery, to be honest. Okay. D100? Nah. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we can actually open up this golden chest, and we get the crack crown. Okay. Gonna be a very nice little stat upgrade for us overall. And I think we just buy a key and leave. So very long first 2 floors here. But maybe we'll get to use our sun card. There's a regular secret room. I'm just going to go, or super secret room. I'm just going to bomb this now. They're bombing a key back. That's fine. As far as where our regular secret room is, I have no friggin' clue, dude. At this point, I don't even care. And curse the blind. All right. Not sure what the game is trying to do to us today, but now one thing I could have done here a little bit better is, well, not better. I mean, I just could have done. I could have waited until we had 2 charges on blank cards, so we didn't get dinged for a 12-room cooldown for simply just using a sun card. I think that's a little extreme, but obviously Repentance doesn't think so, because anything you do with blank card, it has to be penalized heavily. Otherwise, you're breaking the game, and that's not what we want for our game. Or something like that. I don't know. Can't be having too much of an advantage now. Let's not get crazy. You gotta be some give and get. The game gives you good things, and we get to not have fun. Yeah, this constitutes as a room that Sinvicta does not feel like being in. I'm just not gonna. That simple. I do like a double deke remover there, just to maneuver, just to not get hit by that NASA worm. I don't think that we're going to be able to, unfortunately, get anything good out of the Devil Deal, because even if we get one, we're probably not going to have the HP for it. You absolutely do not want to get hit by a champion. Hey, we got the treasure map. Look at us. Super secret room's probably here. Not there. There's got to be, to the left of here. Pretty much guaranteed. I can tell just by looking at the room here. There's no arrows that point to the super secret room in this room. The only dead giveaway is that it wasn't at the first obvious wall, and this is the next most obvious wall. It can't be south of here because this mushroom is here. So the only free wall that it could be in is right here. Some more bombas. We could trade some bombs for maybe a soul heart or 2. We have 9 of them. We can try for a little bit. The cardio coin, which, I mean, it pays for treasure map. I'm not going to complain about that. Did he just spawn another cardio coin, or did that just appear out of nowhere? We don't need red hearts, buddy. We just need soul hearts. Okay, you're done. I'm not giving you my last bomb. But thank you for the double cardio coin. We fallen. Well, technically, I mean, we're getting a W item. The problem is that it's Curse of Blind, so we don't know what we're getting here. There's nothing negative that we could possibly get that would be bad, but except maybe Pound of Flesh, I guess. I'm gonna try to focus on one of the Fallens here. Great block by Cuban Meat. Almost didn't make that one. Ideally, we'd get the mark. The mark or the pact. A little brimstone's kind of whatever. And another Curse of the Blind. Yeah. Okay, so since getting the Sun card, we've gotten Curse the Lost, Curse the Blind, Curse the Blind. I'm curious. Dude, whatever. need movement speed, and the game clearly wants us to just not be in this run, so I'm going to oblige and just not be in this run. That being said, we don't have a whole lot of damage, and we can't really be skipping stuff, but you're going to keep giving me Curse the Blind Floors game. I'm totally fine with just noping out of this. And do we have to skip blind items? No, we don't have to, but I'm gonna. You know why? Because I'm not going to give the game any benefit of the doubt that's going to help us out at this point. And you shouldn't either, in my opinion. Obviously, the no blind items rule and the no pills rule is controversial. Not every Isaac player agrees. That's fine. I don't need Isaac players to agree with me. It's super bandage, which is nice. And double, single, Devil Deal pedestals, and I'm just going to refuse both. Wow, we didn't get a curse. Are you okay, game? Does someone need to check up on you or something? Do you need your medication? What's going on here? Now, what's fun about this is we can kill Blue Larry and I think farm soul hearts like this. So we can nope out of here. Well, let's do this room just so we don't have to worry about getting hit. And then we can go back in here and lose the soul heart that we're going to farm. Right, it's Invicta Smart. Invicta Smart. See, Mercurius is not only just for pissing off YouTube comments. No. You can actually use it to farm stuff. The little Brimmy needs to make sure he hits Larry Jr., so this is just a neat little trick. I haven't been able to really showcase it very often, so there we go. There we go. All right, let's go here one more time. And then the best thing is that we don't even have to worry about clearing this room because we can just walk out. There we go. So if we ever need any soul hearts, we can just go back to that room and just farm it over and over again. That's what Mercurius is good for, is farming. It's really not like a thing that you would even think about doing in Isaac that much. But farming things like, I mean, the way that we manipulate Glyph of Balance as well, that's another very good farming item. Dead Tooth is, again, dead whatever. I'd prefer to hold on to the Cracked Crown. Oh, baby, you see what I see? Because I see myself a sacrifice room, and I see myself very easy full tap here. As long as we don't kill Grub, we can come back here. Just keep nuking Larry Jr. over and over again. So I do want to go check at least go into the shop first, because we're probably going to get a whole bunch of money. This is most likely going to be a greed fight. Surprisingly not. Booster pack. I mean, if we get Emperor card, that'd be nice. We don't have to worry about the Sun card at that point. Queen of Hearts. Sun card again. Hierophant. Magician. And Emperor. Let's go. I think the Emperor is a 6-room cooldown. Now all we really want is just damage. Damage or tier effects, and we're going to be golden. Flip is kind of... We can take Flip into the Devil Deal here, for sure. But first, we need to... Let's tap this a few times here. Okay, so in case if we do get ported into the Angel Deal, I'm going to go back and get Flip. Just in case. Okay, good. Redemption. Good. Okay. So we'll just go back and take blank card because I'm not going to pass that up. And then we'll go farm the rest of our... Well, let's see if we get a W first, and then we'll farm the rest of our HP back up here from Larry. Hoping that Uncle Holy Water is going to sit on top of there. Now, if you're wondering where Uncle Holy Water came from, don't forget that we have Immaculate Conception. Let's just make Monstro freak out here. There we go. There we go. Now it's because we picked up all those soul hearts that that Uncle Holy Water came out of nowhere. We gain Placenta, and we get Blood of the Martyr. Now, what I should have done, I should have really gone back and just taken Flip. If we were... I didn't anticipate getting an Angel deal, to be honest, so that's the reason why I didn't do that, but yeah. The Blood of the Martyr is going to give us a nice little damage up, and we're going to go back here and get our Soul Heart from Larry. Here we go. All right, so we have a blank card Emperor. We don't have to worry about mapping anymore. We just simply have to find basically the item room and I guess maybe the shop, and we go straight to the boss, which is very nice. Be Curious is going to allow us to do that much easier too as well. Okay, so this is probably not the right way to go, but we're just going to check, and it wasn't. We can check the curse room. Well, not without killing Hollow, we can't, but Hollow ain't no big deal. Still would have gotten... Again, I'd love to see a little bit more movement speed if possible. It's most likely down here. Most likely down here. Most likely over here. Most likely not anywhere near here. Secret room, get super secret, nothing. All right. So that even when we have mapping and Mercurius, we still do full clears anyway. So that's just the way it goes. That's the way we do. All right. And our final shop here is going to be, you guessed it, a greed fight. Who could have seen that one coming? Not me, that's for sure. What a stark contrast to what we had yesterday. Yeah. Isaac be Isaacing. He actually might still make boss rush, which is insane considering that we just went through this entire level. Actually, no, we won't. The dream is dead now. Even if we had a full rotation of Cuban meat on Mom, she would not have died. It was close, though. I'm actually surprised it was so close. But showing the infinite farming method with Mercurius is just so... Like, that's one of those things that people, especially people who don't play Isaac that often, will not even think about. And it's cool that we get to show, like, different strategies at work. You know, that's something that, like, I enjoy doing more. Because not only does it help, it possibly helps open up people's eyes to, like, maybe, like, new things that other people haven't seen. But also just shows you, like, hey, this is a really good strategy. You should try this. I can take Demon Baby here. we go. So obviously we know where to go. So there's no real reason for us to use the Emperor card here. I think the only time I'm going to use the Emperor card is if we get Curse of Lost or Curse the Blind or something. Because there's really no reason to do it if there's absolutely no question as to where the boss is. Brother, let's not do that though. Okay, or keep doing that, I guess. Which what you get for rushing. Movement speed's not fast enough to be walking into things, so it's very careless. And the great irony is that had I just simply used the Emperor card, we wouldn't have been hit at all. Except against Conquest, apparently. And he's still going to just keep on hitting us, apparently, so... I don't know what is going on right now, but we just lost 6 soul hearts. 3 of them to Conquest. That's an absolutely unacceptable amount of damage. Yeah, this is the game definitely getting back at us for yesterday. And notice how the second charge on blank card didn't go to 12 charges, it's only 4. It's because technically speaking, the second charge that blank card has not been associated with any card at all. It was only one on the first charge. So if we were to use blank card again, that would give us another 12 room cooldown. But we don't have to worry about it because we're going to just use the Emperor card when we get to the chest. A very, very strange run. The Eternal Heart, which I will take. I do got to say that those of you who are still doing the 75% support system challenge, whatever you want to call that one, thank you very much. I'm sure this one will make you a little bit happy because it's definitely a shorter episode. And thank God we have blank card and Emperor card too. We had 0 tears ups on this entire run. 0. I mean, at least we got ourselves a movement speed upgrade with Mercurius. But just imagine the spot that we would be in had we been able to, you know, not get hit so many times on that last floor against Conquest. I have 1 bomb, which I'm probably going to end up saving for Blue Baby. Isaac is fully ascending. Look at Holy Water, locking him down. No problem at all. Not the quickest kills, but you know what? We didn't really have insano damage. I mean, 9.70 thanks to Redemption. It's kind of nice, but 5 bombs for the road, 1 to go for Best Bud. Rip the Emperor card, and that should be it. Get the slowing field out there with sticky bombs. It always remind me of Saving Private Ryan, just because of the name, obviously, not the look. That freezing. Surprised the water lasted that long. It lasted long enough to where Blue Baby was actually frozen again by the same holy water. I guess it's because the slowing field doesn't actually decrease the duration of the freeze, but it increases. It decreases the buildup, the diminishing returns on the same target. That's interesting as well. So There you go. Very, very quick run. The game wanted to play a different ball game, and obviously it was in the mood for giving us a little bit of a headache from yesterday. And honestly, I'll take it. Thank you, Me Curious. At least we got to show off a very cool farming method as well for those of you who haven't seen it before. So definitely check that one out. Play the seed. Let me know what you think about the Mercurius farming method, and don't forget to post those questions of the episode because we didn't have any for today because literally no one posted any on last Thursday. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great start to your Thursdays. Thank you for supporting the Balatro series as well. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like thanks to patrons of mine like Dad of Two, Nicholas Fernald, and Alex Mayer. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.